Oh, hey, going on a trip. I'm going on a trip, and it's a pretty special trip. I'll tell you about it in just a minute. Bag, check. Clothes ready to go? Check. My little pink pillowcase that I always travel with? Check. Makeup bag? Check. My skincare travel kit? Check. I'm ready to go. Hi everybody, I'm Patty, Rockstar Mom, and welcome to my channel. Let me tell you, I am ready for this trip, and I'm excited to tell you about it. For some of you, it may not be exciting at all, the trip in and of itself, the destination, what we'll be doing. It may not be your cup of tea, but it sure is mine, and it's special. And it's going to take place within the next couple of weeks. Been planning it since February. I'll tell you about it in a few minutes. Honestly, the trip is only going to be for a long weekend, but I won't need very much. I plan on wearing clothes that I can mix and match so that everything will fit in my small carry-on bag, and it really is the smallest of the small carry-on bags. So I want to travel light and not have to worry about luggage on this trip. I do want to tell you that for a portion of this video, I am partnering with Colleen Rothschild. And I'm sure that most of you have heard of or are familiar, or you're already using the Colleen Rothschild skincare products. I am very aware of them. However, I had never tried them. Many of you who follow me for a while know that I rarely talk about skincare on my channel, because none of us have the very same issues completely. I know for me personally, my skin is always changing, and it seems like it sort of goes in time frames. I've noticed my skin has always been really just pretty normal, and in the past 6 or 7 years probably, I've been leaning a little bit toward dry. Just occasionally I think my skin's getting dry. But just in the past few months, I've known that my skin is definitely changing again, and it's getting drier and drier. I can feel it. But my skin has been getting drier, and it just feels like it's not hydrated. And I've been incorporating some other things that I have purchased over the years and really becoming pretty frustrated, if you want to know the truth. And that's when I was approached about working with Colleen. And I'd sort of like to tell you a little bit about what I've learned. I had the opportunity a few days ago to actually be on a video call with Colleen and get to know her and hear in her own words how she got started and why she got started. Colleen's been in the skincare business for about 30 years. She was into manufacturing and working in the lab, and decided that she wanted to have her own line of skincare. And she wanted her products to be really top quality products that would provide a luxurious experience for those of us who use them. She really does pride herself in the quality of her ingredients that come from both nature and science. She passes on all the fads. She's not interested in that. She uses only ingredients that have really and truly stood the test of time. All of her products are formulated without parabens and sulfates and all of those bad ingredients that we know we don't want in our skincare products. Of course, we want to use skincare to take care of our skin, but also I think too, using good skincare will elongate our makeup's staying power, especially during these hot summer months that we are facing in most parts of the country. Something that resonated with me when talking with her is that she doesn't feel like we need to just use 8 or 10 products just because we have them. That we need to learn our skin and be aware of our skin, and sort of tuning and tweaking it is what I call it. I know my skin. I've been living with it for close to 80 years. So I know my skin, and I know when my skin needs something. Colleen talks about having your favorite products and not using all of them every time you do your skincare. But again, knowing your skin and knowing that maybe right now I need more hydration than I have in the past. My skin is feeling drier. I need to do something about it, so I can sort of tune and tweak it with her products. I told her that one of the things I noticed right off the bat and that I appreciated is that on the boxes that the product comes in, she has the key ingredients and the action, what those key ingredients do for our skin. And I had never used a cleansing balm. I know a lot of you do, but I have not. So this is my first time. Her cleansing balm has moringa oil, which restores luminosity. It has the Lepexel that combats dehydration, flaxseed oil, which is an antioxidant, protective, aromatic complex, which calms and decongests our skin. And she provides a wonderful muslin cloth to remove that with. And all you do is place the balm in your clean, dry hands, rub them together to warm the product up, and then you apply that to your dry skin and just massage it all over your face and neck. Then you wet the muslin cloth with hand hot water and wring it damp, and then place that hot cloth over your skin for a mini facial. It feels and smells wonderful. And then you wipe off the balm and follow it up with a splash of cool water. And it just leaves my skin glowing. And I've been using that both morning and night. The next thing I'm using at night is her Retinol Supreme Night Oil. And that has retinol, which is vitamin A, and of course that's going to boost the skin's repair process. It has THD ascorbate, which is vitamin C, and that brightens and evens the skin tone, and cottonseed oil, which nourishes the skin's moisture barrier. After that, I use her vitamin C nourishing cream, and that has the THD ascorbic, which again, vitamin C, improves uneven skin tone, hyaluronic acid for intense hydration, which I need, marine complex, which is for sustained moisturization, and radish root balances out the natural barrier. And I've been hearing a lot here lately about protecting the natural barrier of our skin, so I know that's important. And then I'm using her Retinol Supreme Eye Serum. It has retinol, again, vitamin A, to boost the skin's natural repair barrier. There's that word again. The THD ascorbic, again, provides antioxidant support. Saloporine 8 improves skin moisture and elasticity, and then City Guard is going to contour and help lift the delicate eye area. And the last thing I use at night is her Extreme Recovery Cream. It has hyaluronic acid for skin plumping, asthionet, which provides intense hydration, matrixyl reduces the appearance of wrinkles, and Wubei complex for brightening. And I am ready for the night. I feel like I have had a spa experience And I am loving the way my skin feels. Let me tell you a little quick story, personal story. One of my daughter-in-laws was born on Christmas Eve. And you can imagine that when you're born on Christmas Eve, a lot of people just like to combine your birthday present with your Christmas. And you never really feel like you have a birthday. When I actually came into her life, it was important for me to make her birthday special. And I would always ask her what she would like for her birthday. And invariably, she will say, well, you know, I saw such and such skincare, and it looks sort of interesting, and I think I'd like to try it. So she said, just give me a little travel kit of trial sizes so that I can try it first to see if I like it. And that's what I do. I get her whatever she wants, whichever brand she wants. Trust me, I'm going to make sure she has one of these. But that's what Colleen says too, is the trial sizes are great ways to try the product, whether you're traveling or not. A great way. Colleen does have different travel kits that you can get. I chose to receive what she calls the Discovery Kit, which I believe is the most popular one. Let me show you what's in it. First of all, it does have the cleansing balm, and she provides the muslin cloth to remove it and give yourself that mini facial I spoke about. She includes the Extreme Recovery Cream, the Sheer Renewal Cream, a dual enzyme polish, and the Clarifying Detox Mask. I think we may just have a spa night while I'm on this trip. Right now she is having her annual Friends and Family sale, which is the biggest sale she has every year. But let me tell you where I'm going. I know you want to know, so let me tell you. Okay. Many of you know that I've been single, or I was single for like 35-ish years before I met Jim, and raised my daughter as a single mother. We used to take trips together from time to time and just always had a great time. But since I met Jim and we got married, which was, 12 years ago, I have not been on a trip with just my daughter, just the two of us. And then she got married about 5 years ago, I guess, and they now have 2-year-old twins. So it's virtually been impossible to get away for her. Her birthday was in February, and I asked her a few days before, what do you want for your birthday? She knew immediately. She said, I've been thinking about it. I want the two of us to take a trip. I want us to do a mother-daughter trip. And she said, I don't care where we go. I don't care what we do. I just want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. Well, we knew we couldn't do it in February. There was just a lot going on, and we've just decided that we would make sure it happened sometime in the spring. She was going to try to come up with some ideas. I was going to come up with some ideas, and we would agree on what we were going to do. So we start looking, and we found all kinds of things. We looked at going to Mexico. And by the way, it's going to be just for a long weekend. But we looked at going to Mexico. We looked at going to a spa in Vermont. We looked at going to a spa in Arizona, I believe, or a spa in New Mexico. I found a yoga retreat in the Bahamas. And everything we each came up with, it was like, not really, it just didn't sound right. And one day, not long ago, just out of the clear blue, it came to me. And I sent her a text, and all I put on the text is New York City. And instantly, she responded with all caps, exclamation, yes. So I knew that's what we would do. I love New York City. It is one of my favorite places. As a matter of fact, there was a time, and I still could, where I wanted to live in New York City. It was calling my name. It just never happened. And I haven't been back since Jim and I met because it's not one of his favorite places. And there are too many places that we can go that we both like for us to go to a place that one of us liked and the other one didn't. So I've never made an issue out of it. But Jennifer loves New York too. I knew she did. She traveled before she got married and before the pandemic. She was in New York quite a bit. So we're going to New York for a long weekend. This is going to be a spur-of-the-moment trip because, as you know, with little ones, anything can happen at the last minute. So we're planning on leaving on a Thursday, meeting up in New York City, and then we're going to, we just have some things we want to do. We want to try to see a couple of Broadway shows. We don't know which one, so if you've seen something there recently, let us know if it's good. We are going to have some good food. We're going to sightsee. We want to go to Twin Towers. We want to ride the subway. We want to shop. But we're just going to play it all by ear, but we're going to enjoy each other's company and just spend some really good mother-daughter time together. I am so excited about going. Probably we're shooting for a couple of weeks from now. If it all works out, maybe I'll take you with me. But it'll be a fun trip. Listen, she's neat. She knows all of the good places and she knows how to have fun. There's just no doubt we're going to have a ball, and I think it's going to be a very meaningful trip. It's going to be a great trip. I know it is. I'm excited about it. And that's it. I've got my bag. As I said, I've got my bag ready. I'm going to have my clothes packed, my makeup, my skincare from Colleen Rothschild. I'm a happy camper. It's just going to be a fun trip with my favorite girl. I'm always giggly. I want to thank Colleen Rothschild again for partnering with me on this video. I want to thank you for watching. You know that I love you. I can't wait to see you next time. Go out, be kind to yourself so that you can be kind to others. And I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.